Hello there. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. My name is Iframe and I speak about personal finance and career. Today, I'll be delving into part two of how to strategically search for a job, how to land your dream job. Of course, you need to search for a job before you can land it. And if you do it like everyone else, you probably get the same result like everyone else is getting. But you need to do some things differently, which is why I'm shooting this video to help you to achieve that. In the first part, we talked about how to leverage on a different jobs platform that you can use in your job search. And in this video, I would only be talking about how to write a killer cover letter to help you land that job. First, most people think that the cover letter is outdated, is out of date, out of touch, is no longer required, and things like that. But that's not absolutely true because a lot of people miss out on that opportunity to highlight some of their strengths and a little bit about themselves and the things that they have done that you can't always add on the CV. So the cover letter helps you to show all of that extra bit that can give you the advantage. But what do you need to include in your cover letter? First, you need to tailor your letter. You need to tailor it. Most people just use one generic cover letter and expect it to produce the best every time. It doesn't work that way. You need to tailor your cover letter to the specific job that is advertised, not the same type of job, because the things you want to say in your cover letter has to be tailored to a particular company for a particular job. So usually in the first paragraph, you need to have your what like an introduction. I am so, and uh, I would like to apply for this role, and here are the reasons why I'm the best fit for this role. So the first part is just like an intro, you know, and to explain who you are. Like for me, I'll say I'm an experienced audit senior manager, and I'm applying for an audit director role in your company, just a short introduction. Then in the second paragraph, why you think you are best fit for the role. In the third paragraph, why you think your experience is better off than anyone else. You can put that in the third paragraph. In the fourth paragraph, you can explain why the company's value fits into yours. In the first paragraph, you can just conclude and state that you look forward to hearing from them. Now, why is this structure important? It's important because it highlights who you are, what skills you have, what experience you have that others don't have, what makes you stand out, and three, why this company fits you. And finally, you conclude. I've just repeated that again so you understand exactly what I'm trying to say. Now, once that's done, it helps the company to see more advantage that you're bringing on board. So that's the structure. You have to tailor it because you need to tailor the skill to the job that has been advertised. And you need to highlight why, your experience fit into that. I'm just reemphasizing it so you can understand what is said. And this is why it is also important because you are explaining how their values fit into yours and why it's a good combination. Your values are this is theirs, and you fit in perfectly. That helps to solidify it. So that's why you can use one cover letter for every organization because the values are different, and you want to highlight that you paid a little bit more attention to producing this cover letter because this job set is important to you. So that's one, tailoring your letter. The second thing is using keyword. Incorporate relevant keyword. Don't just write because you like writing or because the writing is fantastic. You need to include keywords into your cover letter. There are things that are important for different jobs. One could be the ability to work with a team, and two could be if you are a market developer, if you can bring jobs for the business, that's another point. Those are keywords that you can include in your cover letter that will drive home the point. How do you do that? The job has been advertised, and all of those keywords are included in the job description, what they would want you to bring on board. So you need to look at that advert and incorporate that into your cover letter. Of course, you can leverage AI in that process, highlighting what the company wants and your experience, and tell the AI to help you, tailor the cover letter to match those keywords, and you'll be fine. And the last thing that you must include as part of your cover letter is showing and not telling. Use specific example. In the third paragraph, I told you highlighting your skill and why you stand out from the rest. You need to show why that is true and not just tell, show. Give numbers if you can, statistics if you can, examples of things that you have done that are similar to the things that they want as part of what they included in the advert. I wouldn't want to give you too much so that you can think about all of this point that I've highlighted and use them to make more informed decision as you go forward. So, just to summarize, I've talked about three strategies that you can incorporate into producing a killer cover letter that could help you land that dream job. And I talked about tailoring your cover letter and putting in a structure and the things that you need to put in there to make you stand out. Two, we talked about including keywords that are relevant for the industry and particular jobs that you're applying for. And three, hang on. And three, showing and not telling. Of course, you need to show that you have done these things before and not just telling. I hope you found all of this useful. Of course, like I usually say, make one decision today that can help you implement all that you have learned from this video. Until next time, I'll see you in part 3, where I'll be discussing 5 reasons why you might not be getting those job offers. Till then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.